before you walk and walk before you run.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And finished off by Doncic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Booker after Luka Doncic's miss. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Durant, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
New York moving the ball around to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Chamberlain. McDaniels with the ball. Now Payton defending. Outside for Murray. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Chamberlain out to KD. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is double. The shot's good.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
As I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. Ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to O'Neal.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's a second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic looking it over. Fires from way outside. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
KD's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Jazz making a switch here. Knicks trailed by 6. And here is Caruso. Still scoreless. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's McDaniels. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
.26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. McDaniels got 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Caruso. Doncic outside. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Utah. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
The Jazz, 17.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now here's Murray. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's Doncic missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Now, here's Doncic. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Here's Durant. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
It's the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
On the wing, Hughes. Middleton outside. Collins looking around. Here's Williamson. The Knicks pull it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Messi. Up top, Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hughes. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength, just so lethal.
Let's get an update on Shaq. David, what's the status?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from New York gave us some information. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Doncic, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by Hughes.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And finished off by Williamson.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. That's a 2 from Lillard, and the Knicks miss again.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And so it's Utah with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Middleton. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice. A mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And the Knicks with possession. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's O'Neal, and good that time. Shaq's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Hughes. Hasn't made one yet. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Jazz lead by 21. Looking to get it going. Second shot opportunity. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Sohan with the screen. Okongwu. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Okongwu's now got his third basket of the night right there. Out to Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Pass to Shaq. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here.
Now into the lineup.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Doncic. Okongwu grabs the board.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's got 8, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his first foul. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Now Rodman, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Collins, still without a basket. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Knicks trailed by 18. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Lillard outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Conley. Pass to Clark. No good on that one. Jazz leading by 18. Three-pointer, Payton drills it from outside.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
37-22.
Hughes with it. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Lillard. Nothing on the board. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton.
Taking what the defense is giving Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
Jazz leading by 19. Here's Hughes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hughes got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
New York foul.
The Jazz have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Stolen by Collins. Got it up. That shot, no good. And so it's Utah, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have
the Jazz 47.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Down low. Pass to Caruso. For Murray. Caruso, no good. Jazz leading by 23. Right side, Kevin Durant. Chamberlain a screen. Durant with a wide open look. And Shaq pulls it down.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's Doncic missing. And Utah has possession. From about 16. No good off the back of the rim. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Another miss by Utah.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Some nice passing by New York here. Inside. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Booker. Chamberlain. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doncic bounce pass. And stolen by Chamberlain. Back to Murray. Here's KD. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Here's Shaq. Lays it up and banks it in. Shaq's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Booker left side. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Professional scorers understand how to come off that pick. Devin Booker doing work right now.
O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. And Shaq with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Fades. And it's Durant missing. Broke loose. Durant with the steal. 16 feet away. And he hits the jumper for two.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Here's Doncic. And it's Durant with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Onyeka Okongwu.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Rodman sends a screen. Three-pointer, Lillard. So it's the Jazz now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Okongwu a screen. Here's Collins. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Next ball.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rodman. And a miss there on the triple. Utah with the ball. Williamson outside. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Launches from deep. Can't connect. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I'm the truth, they're not a fable. We rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with $1,000 up on my back. I'm $1 million Mac, they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no. Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get chose.
Many decisions with precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
As Paul McCartney, the lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space, I know he wish he could, cause he paying $20K a day, that is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk, cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kiddies up.
It's a 9 to 5. Ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night. Where's the? Let's take it to another life. No time to be shit. More time to just get it started.
We're coming. At you from beautiful New York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Now here's Kidd. Pippen a screen. Outside for Gasol. That three off the mark. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Now, here's Bridges after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mullen. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Doncic. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Rodman. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Rodman's got the opening field goal of the game for New York. And here is Kidd. looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Doncic. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Out to Bridges. And stolen by Caruso. Screen by O'Neal. Over in the corner, Doncic. Bridges with the steal. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
From deep three-point land, offensive rebound, and finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pass to Gasol. And here is Kidd. Plays it up off the glass.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now, here's Doncic. Inside. O'Neal. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Doncic. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Doncic. Over in the corner, Caruso. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trailed by 5. Here's Kidd. Bridges left side. Over Pierce. Excellent D there from Pierce. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Caruso. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Mullen. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Doncic with it. Outside, Pierce. Now O'Neal. Wants to get it to Rodman and does. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Bulls trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick and roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well. And he missed that one, but I've seen his drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's hear it for your Knicks 7-pack squad.
The Knicks leading by 4. On the wing, Payton. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Westbrook with it. Hard covering. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Messi. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. To the paint. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Johnson down low. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now Westbrook to the left side wing. Vucevic. Nice shot from the wing. Vucevic has got his first bucket in this one.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
There's the screen. Pass to Messi. Over Westbrook. A second chance effort. Messi's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Conley into the lane. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bulls trailed by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the second. Here's Westbrook. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Doncic feeling it out. A shot by Rodman. Wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Rodman's got 5 points so far. Pass to Mullen. Back to Kidd. Outside for Pippen. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the three at the other end.
Now, here's Doncic. A three ball. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Down low. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Doncic right side. Pass to Shaq. Out to Doncic. From the arc. Doncic knocks in the three.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Mullen. Outside Gasol. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen.
3-point goal.
Gasol's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. Doncic bounce back. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a three-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from three.
Now here's Kidd. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. To the inside. Mullen's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Over in the corner, Caruso. It's deflected. It's stolen by Mullen. Fast break, Chicago. Pippen with it. Now Pierce defending. Outside Kidd. Pass to Gasol. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And he gets it to go. Doncic has got it all tied up now for New York.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
Outside Mullen. There's the three. Knicks with the rebound.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Mullen. From deep. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Back to Kidd. It's Pippen on the wing. Shoots the 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Here's Pippen. Here's the drive. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Timeout.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Ripped away. Hart with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Back to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Johnson. It's taken away by Payton. To the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Doncic. Count the basket and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's foul number 2 for him. And New York making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Left side, Westbrook. Here's Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
Coming into this league, Vucevic didn't have this shot. Now, you've got to respect him from deep.
Lillard from outside. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by Hart.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Back to Lillard. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, they get it back. It's Hart on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 7.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Johnson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Nembhard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Messi. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
The ball, 40.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Bridges. Takes a three. Messi grabs the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Doncic outside. Another shot. And it's Clark in the corner. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. Down low. Taken away by Kidd. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
The Knicks making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. The putback. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pass to Mullen. Back to Bridges. Left side Kidd. And he nails that one right through the net. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
And here is Kidd. Here's Bridges. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And stolen by Gasol. And then Pippen slams it in.
This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Shot to stop the run. Kidd grabs the board. Doncic with the steal. Back to Rodman. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's now 9 points for Dennis Rodman.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Left side Kidd. Outside Mullen. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Outside for Kidd. To the middle. Gasol on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get a shot off. 3, Pippen. The Knicks pull it in. Pierce with it. Gasol covering. Pass to Doncic. 3-pointer. The rebound by Mullen.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And Rodman gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
It's Pippen on the wing. And Shaq pulls it down. New York trailing. Screen by O'Neal. Stolen by Pippen. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
Here's Doncic. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Rodman. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 4. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing. Keep fighting. They're starting to crack. So let's get this game even, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges with the steal. Right side, Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pippen's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Next foul. Onto the clock. Second personal foul. 13.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And here are the Knicks now. And it's Doncic missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Whoa! From way out there!
And it drops. Okay.
Bulls lead 56-49.
Here's Kidd. So the Bulls win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich Roger, get proper when I ride in the ghost. Big walker, big offer, they not harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk about hits and plaques, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often, and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make right this. Now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind. Yeah, but only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay though. Together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though. Tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door. Cause you ain't messing with no amateur and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this.
We make it hot, we gon' turn up the temperature. Got a little she the signature. Had to sit down and I read me some literature. He try and cross me, you know I'm a finisher. I grab that officially. They eating, they got a deficiency. Preaching our songs, I'ma need me in ministry. I'm out of London enjoying the scenery. Scamming the bank, I engage in. How you gon' swipe with no message? Negligent. Do a whole 30, I'm fasting and frivolous. But I still can get ignorant. Don't talk with me looking like Lola. She kinda crazy, I think she For me and the ice when you add up the total. Custom made. Shout is trying to come and have fun. Hit ATMs and extract funds. Real, we gon' get it done. Remember, we was scraping up crumbs. Brought the whole team from the slum. Lounge truck, rose truck, black on black.
Yeah, born in the 90s, I'm ballin' like Mike. These shrimp think when I left wrist hitting this. I'm straight off the block and got rich off the mic. Shout out, got rich off of all these like I'm finna go. Bad trying to give me face. Sky got it in my neck full of ice. Yeah, I got it out the mud. Got it. Somehow I fell in love with my chains just got out the tub. Can't go in no with no glove. Pick a ring looking like a light bulb. Ain't need like a rub. Ain't showing need no love. Ain't showing need no merch. Ain't buying need no purse. Don't ask what I'm doing, I'm work. When I die, they gon' hang up my jersey. Baby, who is your surge? She gon' go back after I then back blurred. That broke, I am allergic to it. I got demons in the dark. Yeah.
With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Hart. And we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. The next swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And here's Booker. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Pierce. And the three off target. Booker in the post. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Pierce. Utah with the rebound. Chamberlain down low. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Doncic looking it over. Pass to O'Neal. Some nice passing by New York here. Rodman sets a screen. Pierce with a wide open look. They get it back. Tries again. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And nothing you could do. I mean, at times, Booker is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Pierce. Over Murray. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And the basket by Pierce.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Booker looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A second chance effort. The Knicks pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now here's Pierce. Shaq with the screen. Launches a 3. The shot by Pierce, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Murray left side. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Chamberlain with the rebound. Jazz leading by 5. Back to Murray. Here's the 3. And Shaq pulls it down. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Inside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Shaq's got his second basket of the night.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Outside, KD. And it's Murray with the jam.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Outside, KD. Got a piece of it. Outside, Pierce. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. 5 on the clock. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Hughes. Kicks it out to Williamson. Nailed from three-point land. Williamson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
On the wing, Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Williamson outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Rodman. Payton outside. O'Neal is doubled. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game. Sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Here's Lillard. Rebound, Utah. And stolen by Lillard. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Clark. To the paint. And it's denied. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, that's cold. Lillard shows the ball, pulls it back down. Free throw line.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Chamberlain a screen. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Out to the wing. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Nice ball movement by Utah. Good. A nice assist from Booker. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Devin Booker attacking to the left wing. Back to Durant. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Jazz score.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
To the middle. Back to Lillard. Fires the three. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Devin Booker. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
Here's Booker. Oh, he's right in the heart of that defense. Booker. Knicks trail by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to Payton. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Messi. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Lillard. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
They get the rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Lillard looking around to the inside and stolen by Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. They get a hand on it.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
O'Neal. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got the lead back up to 8 now for Utah.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. Nasty move. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
The Knicks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution
for 3, Middleton. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Out left of the wing. Here's Chamberlain. A three-pointer is right on target. Chamberlain got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For 3, Pierce. It's good from long range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Shaq. The kick out to Pierce. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Utah leading by 5. Chamberlain a screen. Hughes. Again, the Jazz score.
And Hughes, a nice-looking shot there. When the D gives him room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. From deep, Collins traps in the tray. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Floats it up for Williamson. No good on the shot.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Good D by Williamson.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Chamberlain. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Booker will bring it up for Utah. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The layup off target. And so it's New York with it. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Down low, and it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
Lillard with it, out guarded by Murray. Pass to Rodman. Lillard outside. Utah with the rebound. And here is Durant. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jazz leading by 13. Here's KD. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Rodman. Lillard from outside. And Payton throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Here's Durant, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Rodman sets a screen. Lillard up top. Shoots over McDaniel. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Damian Lillard, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Booker fades back. No good off the front iron.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
On the wing, Booker. Jazz passing it around. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard on top. With the shot. Here's Doncic. Good D by Booker.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Not 3 off the mark. Knicks trailed by 13. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Clark. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Screen by McDaniel. Here's Durant. McDaniels. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Basket good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. There was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I just want you already know I don't hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty and plenty cash. Life ain't nothing but a feet. I hope you know that I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this I dog me. Man, I wasn't too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. I'm a money harlot. I need all of it. Live a falling. Gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. You my money Scotty. So I drive me.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from all woes I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words she said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see cause I'm knowing him. When I speak and you know it's him, better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I could not planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Knicks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Here's Doncic. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And there it is for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's O'Neal. He can't get that one. Nice D from Camby. In the corner, it's Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
To the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 91, Dennis Rodman.
And here's Pierce. Out to Doncic. And stolen by Jordan. Carter for three. And again, no good by Golden State.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
O'Neal outside. Pierce trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Marcus Camby. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching, but everything else he does on the floor equally as important. He is a complete player.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And Carter has it in the corner over Rodman. They get it back. Pass to Campbell. Caruso with the steal. For the finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Jordan, that's for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Doncic looking it over. O'Neal at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Out to Carter. Pulls from the top of the key. Tries again. Can be good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Now, here's Doncic. Rodman outside. Outside, Pierce. Warriors with the rebound. Carter on the wing. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Getting it done for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
There's a screen by Collins. In the corner, it's Richardson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Richardson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Here's Messi. Kicks it out to Rodman. Pass to Conley. Rodman sends a screen to the middle. Here's Messi. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Abdul Rauf. That one goes. Count it. Abdul Rauf got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Knicks making a change here. Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Payton. Lillard outside. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done. He wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Back to Lillard. New York needs to get off the shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard.
Pass to Payton, and it's Clark in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Tipped away. And here's Richardson. The wide open shot from Strus. Drains it from beyond the arc. Strus has got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Here's Lillard. Pass to Hart. 3-pointer. Here's Clark. And that one is good. Clark's got his first points of the game.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Offensive rebound. Here's Durant. Here's Abdul Rauf. Takes it inside. In the corner, it's Duran. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Knicks leading by 9. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Knicks have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And so he hits the technical free throw. Doncic outside. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Doncic with the steal. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Jordan. Wadman grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Warriors trailed by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count that one from Mobley.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Caruso. Uncovered. Shot clock at 5.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Knicks. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with a dunk.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
That drive by Carter. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Jordan inside. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year? The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Pass to Ingram. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
And getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down three.
To the paint. Here's Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Carter. Fires from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Inside. Back to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
No good from Jordan.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons is something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
O'Neal inside. 12 points for him. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marcus Camby.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Carter, that's good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
To the inside, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Lillard. Here's the break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, a guy who loves attacking the rim hard, putting some muscle on.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Golden State. A 2-point game. And finished off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Lillard from outside. A shot by Messi, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Lillard. 17 seconds left to play in the third. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Richardson. Three seconds left. Here he goes. Can't hit from in close. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 2.
42.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Strus with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Golden State moving it around. It's Richardson on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Richardson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to Clark. Lillard with it. Abdul Rauf covering. Here's Messi. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard fires away from way outside. Warriors with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Strus. Richardson gets a wide-open look. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Durant.
There's more and more complete appreciation for how complete the offensive game of Damian Lillard is.
And the Warriors with some changes.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Knicks making a change here.
Number 77.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Knicks ball.
Warriors on D.
Lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
That try by Carter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Shaq gets it to go.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Now Jordan. Ingram outside. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
3-point goal.
And the Warriors lead by 11.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Ingram outside. Pass to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. The rebound by Pierce.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Finished off by Carter.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
O'Neal. And no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Timeout.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trailed by 11. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Ingram. Pass to Rodman. And stolen by Mobley. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Mobley throws it down.
Very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
Rodman double team. Second chance effort. And Shaq puts it in. Shaq's got 14 points now in the second half.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Back to Jordan. Clock at 6. Shoots over Caruso. Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Yeah, and once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vince Carter.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Before a dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She have waiting for me. Dr. Trench banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP. Unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes. Tigers and some horses. Bar birdie. Say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem. Drive business while we serving. Better we get on him. He won't make it. Down, keep going, on some was poppin' Kermit. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon, searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know you ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Max me. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the form with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look, go, I'm feeling like act like it's hoodlum. No way, no kid look up.